2016 Subaru Levorg, and we're going to review this car. And if you're a family man and you're into sports cars, this might be the perfect car for you, because you're going to find out about that in just a minute. So we want to give a huge thanks to Vroomx Automat for giving us this car. And if you're out there and you want to view this car, you can come over to Kiambu Road, and Vroomx people will sort you out and they will give you a good deal on this car. Because this is Petrolette, keep it locked. We are going to begin with looking at the design of the Subaru Levorg, and from the front here, we're starting from this side. We have the headlights going down, we had the headlight washers, then we have the indicator lights, the fog lamps down here, and we have these LED lights. Coming on to this side, you have the vent and the grille, and we also have the nice chrome accents that surround the grille. And one thing that you should know is that when you see a Subaru, a car that is a Subaru, and you see that it has a hood vent, you know that that car is meant for performance. So this car is turbocharged, and it has a turbocharger. That's why it has this vent for cooling. So when you come over to this side, on the side here, we have 18-inch alloy rims that come standard with this car, and that's so nice. You see, you have the Subaru badge here. The wheels look so beautiful, and when you come over to this side, you have this nice side skirt that goes all the way around. And coming up, you have this side mirror, and this side mirror looks more like the Subaru Outback that we did. When you want to see our Subaru Outback video, click on the pop-up button up there or follow the link in the description below. And so I want to look at how this car sounds when I open the door and close the door. So this is the sound when I open the door, and this is the sound when I close the door, which is so nice. And the door also opens in stages, as you can see. This is stage 1, stage 2, then stage 3, stage 4. It opens in 4 stages, and that's nice about it. We have this plastic trim here that protects rain from not to enter your car, and it's the same on this side. We also have the nice alloy wheels behind there, and we have this tail light that takes over from there and comes all the way to the back here. And you see how the car slopes from the side there and slopes all the way down. And you have this spoiler with red lights here. Have the tinted back windshield, and it looks so beautiful. There's nothing that's overdone in this car. It looks so nice. There is this black trim. It kind of looks like carbon fiber, but it's plastic. We have exhaust pipes here, and these are real exhaust pipes. These are real exhaust pipe, guys. So we can look at what powers up this car. Under the hood of the Subaru Levorg, the first notable feature that I noticed after opening the hood is the presence of these hydraulics that support the hood. Other cars come with some stick that you have to like physically lift up, and personally I don't like that. So the presence of hydraulics is a plus for this hood. And this car comes in a 4-cylinder boxer engine that comes in either configuration of 1.6 liter turbocharged engine, a 2 liter turbocharged engine, or a 2 liter naturally aspirated engine that produces like from 168 horsepower to 296 horsepower, depending on the trim that you have chosen or depending on the engine configuration that you've taken. So these are Japanese cars. You all know that Subarus come from Japan, and Toyota has stakes in Subaru, so that's just food for thought. We can jump into the interior of the Subaru Levorg. The interior of the Subaru Levorg is just so stunning. Let's start from the steering wheel over here. The steering wheel looks so nice. It is so sporty. When you look at it, you see it's not all the way around, and from the cars that we have reviewed, this steering wheel is smaller than the other steering wheels, and when you look at the steering wheel keenly, you'll see that it has some blue stitching that goes all the way around, and the steering wheel has many buttons this side, and also comes with paddle shifters and many features that you can use to set whatever you want in this car, and this car is just so loaded. On my feet there, you see that we have the pedals, and the pedals are metallic and they have the black rubbering that can help with the grip of your feet. So on this part over here, we have the button for the engine start stop. This is so nice, and we also have the light adjustment to adjust the lights. We also have the traction control. If you want to set it off, you just press this button over here, and when you go to the door of this car, we have these two buttons over here. When you press this button, it will open or close the side mirror, and when you want to set the individual side mirror, you either tilt it to the right, and it acts like a joystick. You can push it to the front, back, right or left, depending on which side of the side mirror you want to set. And we also have this panel over here that is so nice and has a black leather pad that has blue stitching that goes well with the theme of the car, which is so good. Onto the dashboard of the Subaru Levorg, you will find the nice clusters over here. So the left side of the gauge cluster is the RPM gauge that goes all the way to 8. Then we have the temperature gauge down here, and we have this small screen that can be used to see your kilometers per liter and whatever gear you are in, and the number of kilometers that the car has on the mileage. So on the right side, we have the speedometer that goes all the way to 180 kilometers per hour, and we have the fuel gauge that is almost empty. So when you go onto the middle section of the dashboard, you get the nice leather pad over here with blue stitching, which looks so nice. And when you go onto the middle part, you find that there is this screen that looks so nice and also gives you additional information of the car. And when you go on the lower part of this car, you see the nice buttons, and we have the infotainment screen over there, which is a Pioneer console. And on the lower part, we have these buttons which are used to control the AC. And when you go down here, we have some USB ports. How many are they? There are 2 of them. Okay. So we also have some 12-volt socket here that can be used for cigarette lighting. And we have the nice gear selection gauge over here, which can be used to go into gear, and has some nice leather stitching. On this side, we also have this part that is so nice. We also have buttons here for the hill descent and hill climbing assist. We have the electric handbrake, and on this part we have on the Subaru Outback, this part had the X mode, but I don't know on the higher variants of this car what's being put here. Comment down below, guys. So when you take this thing like this, you find 2 cup holders here that can be used to hold cups, and this is how the key of the Subaru Levorg looks like. Simple but so nice. We also have we have storage units over here. We also have like 12-volt socket down here additional, which is so nice. Wireless charging pad down here that you can use to charge your wireless charging phones. And another cool feature that I like about this car is the seats. The seats are sporty and they look so nice. You see, they have these parts that hug you when you sit on it, and the seats are not entirely leather. They are leather on the side and Alcantara on the middle part, which looks so nice. This seat looks so nice, man. I would go for this seat anytime, any day, to the one that is completely leather. So it looks so nice with the blue stitching that follows the theme inside the car, and I like that. So you might be there and you're asking yourself, like, what experience does the passenger of this car have? And let's look at that. The back seat of the Subaru Levorg is super comfortable. This is my position when I sit on the Subaru Levorg. This is my position when I put my head on the headrest, and there's plenty of headroom, and for the legroom is sufficient. But when you compare it to the Subaru Outback that we did, the Subaru has more legroom than the Subaru Levorg. And onto the door here we have the chrome handles. This is normal. We have the nice leather pad over here with the blue stitchings. We have the nice leather pad also down here, and the button. There is not much going here. We also have this handle here that you hold when the driver is going so fast. See, when the driver is going so fast and you're afraid, this is where you hold. Okay, so onto the middle section part of the seat over here. We have, you see, the Alcantara on this side, and we also have the leather part over here with the blue stitching. I like the theme inside this car. And we have this part that folds down, and we have two cup holders. This is so good, manze. So apart from that, when you get here, you find we have two USB type. These are not type C, these are USB, the normal type USB connectors. And we have the nice bags here where you can keep your files, and it's the same on the other side. And you see these seats, the covers can come out. There's a zipper over here, that you can use to change the cover of the seats. This is so nice. Boot space. The Subaru Levorg GT comes with a boot space of 572 liters, and with the rear seats folded down, it has 1,446 liters of cargo capacity, which is a big thing. So you can hold these buttons over here. When you pull it, it forces the seat down, and there's also another button for the right side seats, and you get all this space. We also have this luggage cover. You pull and it will cover your luggage so that it cannot be seen. And when you get onto the lower part of the boot, you get some space over here. You have the tools for this is for towing the car. You tie it somewhere, it screws in the front of the car or at the back of the car. Then this is to open the wheels. And then on the rear part here we have some storage space. I'm not sure what goes down there, but behind this thing on the lower part you have a spare wheel, which is a good thing about this car. So this leads us to the most annoying things about the Subaru Levorg GT. This is a Subaru Levorg, and this is the GT version of the Subaru Levorg, and it has a 2-liter turbocharged engine, and the fuel consumption is a little bit high. It takes fuel consumption of like 8 to 10 kilometers to the liter, which makes it very thirsty. There is limited accessibility for the Subaru Levorg because it was not made for all markets. So you could be there and you are looking for this car and it was not made for your market, so you'll not be able to get it. The infotainment system of the Subaru Levorg is not as user-friendly as other cars. So this makes it difficult for people to interact with it. And for this one, you see it's also written in Japanese. And even if you are to program it to change it to English, it will be very difficult to do that. There are some good things about the Subaru Levorg. This car comes with all-wheel drive capability, which is perfect for stability and traction, and also is good for driving in weather conditions like rain or snow. The Subaru Levorg has a spacious cabin capacity and also cargo capacity. This car comes with a turbocharger and it has a 2-liter engine, so combined it provides a very sporty driving experience, and acceleration is excellent for this category of cars. So that's it for the Subaru Levorg review. This is the GT version of the Subaru Levorg. It's the 2016 version, and when you want to buy this car, you can come over to Vroomx Automat in Kiambu Road. They will give you a good deal on this car, and if you like this video, be sure to share it with your family and your friends, and you guys be sure to subscribe to our channel if car content is what you like, because we'll be bringing you more interesting stuff as time goes, and we really appreciate your support. And that's it for today's video, guys. Keep it locked. Peace. Engine, and it's really thirsty because it takes you like 8 kilometers to 10 kilometers to the liter with fuel.